Hey guys, my name is Alicia, aka Lapawetta, and this is my comic review. I guess finger guns are kind of, well, yeah, let's just keep this going. Today's comic review is going to be over Jill Thompson's Wonder Woman, The True Amazon. If you can recall from my last comic haul video, I thought this was going to be a children's graphic novel, and it totally is not. I will say that I completely hated this comic when I first started it. I actually tried going into it with a really open mind too, because Wonder Woman is my all-time favorite comic character, and it was super hard to do that. Traditionally, when you think of Wonder Woman, you think of altruism, loyalty, very strong maternal instincts, and just overall caring for humanity. Diana in this graphic novel is literally everything but that. Let me actually backtrack and say that I absolutely love the way this story starts. This comic explains the backstory of how Themyscira and the Amazons even came to be in the most simple way that I've ever seen. Whenever I started to, I guess, be more open-minded about the character that was created here for Diana, I started to appreciate the whole story a lot more. To understand the motives of Wonder Woman and the things she does in general, I think it's super important for the reader to have that background knowledge of how Themyscira was created, because it also lets the reader understand where her mom Hippolyta is coming from whenever she makes really big decisions, like banning her from the whole island. When I really started thinking about it, there's no reason why Diana shouldn't have been a spoiled brat the way that she is in this graphic novel, because from her birth, she was super praised by everyone. She was essentially looked at as another goddess to the Amazons. So the way that this graphic novel portrays her is just as a total brat. She's super selfish. Everything that she does is for her own benefit, and she's a brat. So the basis of the whole story is that all of these Amazons completely bow down to Diana 24/7. But there's this one Amazon who is like, I don't really care who you are. And it drives her freaking crazy. And eventually what happens is that Diana starts to compete. It's kind of like the Amazon version of the Olympics. So she wants to win to prove that Amazon that she's worth whatever. And it turns out that she ends up killing that Amazon because she releases all of these monsters that she's caught to try to get a head start, but that bit her in the ass. I know it seems like I'm kind of just like blowing off the storyline. It's actually a lot more contextual than that, much to my surprise. I also don't want it to seem like I didn't like this graphic novel, because I actually plan on buying it. This is just a rental, but the story is actually very, very well developed. The experiences that Diana went through in this graphic novel essentially cultivated the Wonder Woman that we know today. So she promised that Amazon that she would live a life of essentially altruism and doing good things for others. Essentially, had that never happened, maybe Wonder Woman would be a villain? Who knows? In general, I absolutely love this comic. I love it because I hated it a lot in the beginning, and it proved me wrong later on, and that's one of my favorite things ever. Interestingly enough, when I was reading Bombshells yesterday, in one of the little, the ad covers, I found out that Jill Thompson won an Eisner Award for this, so that is super cool, and I definitely think it was well deserved. That's all that I have for my comic review today. It was really interesting take on Wonder Woman, especially personality-wise, and for anyone looking to spice up some stuff, I definitely think this would be a good pick. If you aren't yet subscribed, don't be a stranger, hit the subscribe button so you can keep up with what I'm reading. As always, see you guys later!